Welcome in, everyone. Hello, how are you doing? I'm starting this office tour right here in the corner. That's where you're starting. All right, so what you're looking at is my pointer stick, one of the many items that followed me from my classroom to this office space. And what it is, it's an old broomstick that got a bit of a tape and a polka dot sticker makeover. This is one of those items that you have to keep in the classroom when you're referencing those anchor charts that are nearly to their ceiling and hard to reach. Moving right along to the next oldie but goodie is my accordion file organizer. Okay, I think I found this thing back in 2021 when I first started teaching. And as you can see, I have it labeled with a bunch of my to-dos that I would do in my classroom. But the great thing about this is it's collapsible. You have your option to sit it up in your desk drawer or collapse it and put it on the wall like I did. Either way, if you're trying to stay organized, definitely get you one of these. It was very helpful for me. Right, so next up, let's move into my desk area, my desk space, whatever you want to call it, my desk. As you can see, I have a lot of essentials here down to the juice, my faux plant, some journals from my students last year for teacher appreciation, my mirror, and this fabulous pink heel that doubles as a tape dispenser, which is unfortunately missing tape. Then you have my jumbo mouse pad that comes with the wrist rest, the arm rest, and even a little coaster over there if you can see that. Full view. Love this thing. There's that coaster. Let me prop my juice on it. Okay. And then you can see my mouse as well as my keyboard. It's the typewriter style, and I just love that click, y'all, and the color. All right, so next up, there's my laptop. I've had that for a while. My monitor from home. My cute shades. Once again, I am a bus duty cutie, okay? And then this is my vision board, okay? Got these from Walmart. Cut out the pictures and things from magazines, of course. Added in a few things that I thought would make great themes for them. And I'm really big on vision boards. I have one at home, so I wanted to put one in my office to make sure that I stayed aligned with my intentions and my goal this year. So what better place than right in front of me to look up from my work and look at my intentions. Y'all, I had every intent to do a recording of me making my vision boards, but I just never really got around to it, but I'll keep it in mind the next go round. Right, and now we move on to my plant. It started off at a different space in the office, but after I got to moving things around, I felt like this was the best place. Just some green right in the corner. Nice little backdrop. Then I have my cute little Your Potential is Endless picture. So powerful, and it's followed by a very chaotic calendar. It's chaotic, but it's organized, okay? I broke it a couple of times, but this thing is hanging on. All right, over here, this is where I'm going to put all of my prizes once I get them ordered in. But for now, it's become kind of a catch-all. But soon it will be a dojo store. Mark my words, okay? Dojo store coming. I'm going to put my multiple tiers of prizes on it. My kids will be able to choose from charms and stickers and craft sheets, whatever I can come up with, whatever I can find and get ordered in. Okay, so let me catch myself. We are now on to my shelf. Take a great look, yes, a great look at this organized shelf full of resources and inspirational sayings and posters and even my name at the top. That also came from a student last year. But yeah, this is just my resource shelf. I have my markers, I have my binders for lessons, my personal small calendar that I just thought was really cute, some blocks, that I use when I'm doing my lessons, my actual lessons, and highlighters as well. Just things that I'm going to be utilizing when I'm doing my small group lessons with my students. All right, walk with me right on over to my little corner of the room, my little chair. Okay, I just thought this would be a great space to put a chair in. Eventually I hope to put other things like small little pillows, maybe some little cushions right beside it. I even have my rug. Take a look at my rug. Walmart, that's my big rug. And then right over there is my desk again, and you see the pink rug. Oh, I forgot my trash can. Gotta move it back. Ooh. Yes, but this is my pink rug. All three of these rugs came from Walmart. They match my color palette in my office, so as soon as I saw them, I knew I had to have them. Okay, so some more staple pieces from my original classroom. My paper lanterns. I love these. I love things that hang from the ceiling in a classroom, and I've had these once again since 2021. I've lost a couple of them, but these are hanging on. Like they are definitely the meaning of oldie but goodie. I barely was able to keep these together, but they look good from a distance, don't they? And next up, we're moving into my poster wall. And as you can see, teacher friends, I cannot get these things to stay down. I have them down with tape and some putty on the back, and they're popping up, they're popping off. Every day I'm coming in, I'm putting one or two back on the wall. So if you know some other adhesive, teacher friends, please let me know how I can get these to stick to the wall and stay. Because the struggle, if you know, you know. All right, so moving right along. I've seen these in many classrooms. I just got this one last year. I don't really have anything to put in it now, but maybe flashcards, pencils, erasers, or some other excess materials. Still, I'm a visual girly. I liked how it looked, and I knew it would help me to be organized, so I bought it. And it's staying here to at least serve as colorful decor. So right back up you go, and we are going to move on to our next piece of furniture. This is my spacious storage cabinet, which now has a broken drawer. Oh my goodness, my drawer. Woo, I'm getting tongue-tied, but moving right along. Back to this drawer. And this one is stuck, so we're not going to worry about that one. But let's go into the contents that we have here. I know you see all these baskets. They all serve their purpose. This is probably the most unorganized spot in my office, but necessary, okay? Totally necessary. So right here, we have my cleaning products. This is my room spray. Love it. Smells so good. Vanilla scent. Eco-friendly Lysol cleaning spray for my desk and my table. Well, just my table. I don't have a desk anymore. All right, and then we have some things that I use with my son after he comes up the hall to me from his classroom. There are a few more of his little items and some pocket sheets for me that are very good when you're dry erasing. And then we have my infamous catch-all bucket. I have my tape in there. I have my putty in there. I have decorative letters in there. I have lights in there. There are probably batteries in there if those lights are in there. It's a little bit of everything in there. But yeah, this is my drawer, toys and all. It's out of sight, it's out of mind, the room is clean, and it smells divine. All right, moving back on top of it though. So, a few cutesy decorations, including my clock, my digital clock from Amazon. Big hit with the kids, looks like a phone. Another plant. That's one of my goodies, y'all. My teachers pay teachers. My basket here that I use. That's also a set in my room. I have one on my desk and then one on the shelf. And then these, oh, well, hold on, Casey. This lovely piece of decoration came from Dollar General. Does it look familiar to you? It should, because it looks like my rug. We're on theme. I didn't even mind that they got a little bit scratched. If you can see it right there, there's a little bit of a scratch on it, but you know, I don't mind that at all. So now back to one of my passion projects. I got to shamelessly plug in a product of my creation. And since I created these, I have changed the name. So like this is book 3, and I believe book 3 is now called A Teacher's Guide to A Teacher's Guide to Management. As you can see, there are some consequences things in there, some reward systems to help teachers out. Book 2 is now A Teacher's Guide to Planning. You have your planner sheets in there. Also grade sheets if you like them in one spot, as well as your calendar. Book 1, look at me all out of order, is A Teacher's Guide to Data. Remember, these have been updated since I originally printed off these first copies. Logs for your personal documentation, behavior logs, student logs, rosters, student profile sheets, all the things that we know we need as a teacher to keep up with our kids. And it's all right here for you. These are on Amazon. I have them published now on Amazon. All 4 books are on Amazon. Find me on The Professional Trend on Instagram, and the link is in my bio to get to these guides. And if you're the type of person who doesn't want to get separate things, like if you don't want the planning separate or the management book separate, then just get them all in one spot. Book 4. It's all there, plus some added features and some added pages. It's really good. I'm getting ready to gear up to promote these, so just wait on it. Here we have my cross adorned with a wooden tassel, an uplifting art piece, and a nicely scented body mist. Like the room, I have to smell good too. And moving on to my own self-made dry erase board. You can find this backdrop paper or material on Amazon, and yes, you can write on it with dry erase markers, and it does erase just like a regular board. This particular space did not come with a board, so I made one and put my cute little border around it. My U table, I've started using it, so there's some work there. My shelf, which also has some great things on top of it, including this dual-sided board, dry erase, and the black side was for chalk. I have a few folders already inside of the shelf that I'm going to use once my program gets started, and some laminating sheets, if you can see those in there. Once again, some more decoration, more than likely from Walmart or Dollar General. Empty Kleenex. My matching basket that matches the gray drawer and the one on my desk. So we're keeping it cute and organized, okay? I know some people won't agree, but it can be. All right, so we've made it back to the pointer stick. That means you guys have saw all you needed to see. I really hope that you enjoyed this tour of my new office space. I'm so excited to be in it. Make sure you come check out other videos that I post here. Like, comment, subscribe, and share.